Welcome back. Today we're talking about selling things on eBay or selling cameras for me on eBay. So it's gonna be fun. Babe, is this almond butter? I don't like it. It gets stuck to the roof of your mouth. That's why you should never give it to dogs because they can't deal with it. Anyway, super quickly, really quick run through of how to sell things on eBay. For this particular one, this is me selling my superfluous camera equipment on eBay. Why am I selling? I'm selling because these are items that I've already reviewed. I have a camera review website. I no longer need these items. They are superfluous to me. If they sit down here in my office, in my studio, they're just going to gather dust. These things need using. These cameras, these vintage cameras, I mean, initially they were designed to be serviced, I think, every 5 years. And these are like, some of them are 50 years old. So you need to get rid of them. You need to put them out there in the world and let people use them, let people service them. I'm not a collector and a hoarder. I am a camera enthusiast and I'm a person that reviews them. So let's talk about selling camera gear. This is a package of camera gear that I am selling right now. This is a package of camera gear I'm selling right now. And this is what I do when I sell products. If I'm selling on eBay, very simple. eBay is going to give you a step-by-step guide, exactly what to do, exactly how to sell things. Here's the thing. If you're selling cameras or anything with technical specs or anything with mechanical moving parts, make sure if it's broken or has any damage, you take a picture of the damage, you list the issues with the camera, and you list it as 4 parts or not working or damaged. Otherwise, you run the risk of the buyer receiving the item and then they don't like the item and they send it back and it costs everyone a bunch of money. The only people that win is USPS and not us. So if there's damage, list the damage. Now, if you've been using that item and it works to the best of your knowledge, just list that and let them know. This is a really good thing to do and a really good way to sell products is take a bunch of pictures. So take detailed pictures of the items. As you can see here, this particular collection is a camera body. So this, the K1000, a Pentax camera, very, very good camera. I reviewed it, I used it, I loved it. It's superfluous. I don't need it. So I'm going to sell it. I'm going to let it loose into the world and somebody else can enjoy it. With that camera, I sell 2 rolls of film. I have a bunch of film in my refrigerator. Yeah, this is expired film, but they can still use it, shoot it, get those wonderful expired film looks, wonderful. And they can test the camera. So 2 rolls of film. I also sell a strap. You guys, I have a million straps. If you're going to sell a camera, sell it with a strap. Even if the person doesn't like the strap, when they're testing it initially, you want them to be safe with the camera and not drop it. So you can sell a strap. I try to sell a spare lens if I've got a spare lens. That one is a superfluous zoom lens. If I've got a tripod lying around, I'll sell a tripod with the camera. Flash, case for the lens. With these vintage cameras, I always like to sell a 50mm lens. So if you're selling a camera, try to sell it with a lens. You're going to get more hits if you sell it with a lens. Look, I get it. Lenses are expensive, but you can pick up these vintage lenses for no money. Just look out for them, couple of bucks, grab them, sell the camera with a 50mm lens. And any other accessories that came with that camera, instruction books, receipts, everything. Sell it with the camera, sell it with the item, so it's a paper trail and the person can enjoy it. This, for example, is a little baggie that I got with that I received with an Olympus Camedia I purchased. I love it. It's a Ziploc bag. Somebody put the instructions, the original receipt, the remote, a spare battery, labels. Thank you so much. And that camera purchase was like $10. So thank you, whoever did that. And they also sent me a sealed media card, which, you know, is great. I mean, that's 32 megabytes, which is like half a picture. Who cares? Here's the layout of the items that I'm selling or that I've sold right now. Okay, so you can see in my initial picture, I've got the camera. You can see you're getting film, you're getting a strap, you're getting a lens, tripod, flash, And all of these things come with the camera. So this is a really, really, really good way of showing people what they're purchasing. And then this way as well, if you sell it with a case, nice leather case, the person's going to be much more likely to bid on the item. And you know you're giving them and they're receiving a good product and you're doing a good service to your fellow photographers. Oh, let's adjust you. Get adjusted. Here we go. Get that set. I don't know why, but I just love these top-down shots. And I love moving the camera around. I know it's annoying for you guys, but I quite like it. So let's have a look. This is my setup, you guys. When I'm listing my initial shot, I'm going to want to attract my buyers to my eBay listing. Therefore, I'm going to just show everything that I need to show in the picture. And here you can see that's a Pentax K1000. You can see it's film, it's a strap, and everything else. So I'm going to list my item, and I'm just going to listen to eBay. eBay is going to tell me what this product is being sold for right now. eBay is going to tell me what to list it for. eBay is going to tell me how much to do the postage for. I'm just going to go through and listen to those things step by step. Yeah, so that's just a short, sharp look on how to list things on eBay. Listen, this is how you do it, you guys. Just a quick summary, a quick lowdown, because again, this is one of my all over the place videos because I just woke up. Figure out what you want to sell. Have a look at the market. If that item is worth a lot of money, then maybe it's a good time to sell it. If it's not, maybe it's a good time to keep hold of it. If you need the money, maybe it's a good time to sell it. You know, this particular item, Pentax K1000, it's always going to be a popular camera because students use it. The Canon AE1, students use it. Those kind of cameras are always going to fetch not bad money. So you probably don't want to keep hold of it. Maybe I get, for this Pentax, maybe it's worth 150 bucks. I mean, that's pushing it high, kind of high end. But just list it honestly, take lots of pictures and tell the buyer, hey, look at the pictures. If you don't want to get returns on it, say, look at the pictures, no returns. Detailed pictures of everything. You can have up to, I think, 20 or 25 pictures on eBay. Use those pictures. Take images of everything, list it honestly. Do not set a buy it now price. If you set a buy it now price and you're selling something that was worth a lot of money and you didn't think it was, for example, maybe this lens here is priceless and you just threw it in and you didn't realize it. Now an astute buyer is like, oh my God, I'm going to buy that package because that lens is priceless. So just don't put a buy it now price and let people bid responsibly, and they should do so. Postage wise, I always put a flat rate. Depending on how much I think. I tend to put, like, say, this lot probably like $15 to $17 flat rate. That's how much it's going to cost me to ship it USPS. Nice and fast ground. And then packaging, you guys. When you package the items you sell, please package it responsibly. I have received cameras in the past in the most worst conditions because people have no idea how to package things. Let's do it. Let's package this real quick. It'll take a couple of seconds. Let me show you. Okay. Bubble wrap, a box, a previously used box, bags to keep things waterproof and keep things together. Camera, put a cap on the camera so dirt does not get in. Battery, remove the battery. Make sure the camera is good, serviceable before you post it. If you post a broken camera not realizing it, it's going to cost you money. Place camera in the bubble wrapped bag. Tape it loosely. Number one. Place it in another bag. Tape it loosely. First layer. There's going to be multiple layers. Lenses. Be extra careful with lenses. They're so delicate. Bubble wrap bags. Fold it over multiple times. In another bag, if you have it. Everything inside has extra padding. Now pad it out further. Place your item in the box and fill the negative space. Negative space filled. Actual postal service box tape. And there you have it. Very simple. Now that is a very small item in a very big box. But there's lenses, there's extras, and it's very important that it arrives to my customer in one piece. Otherwise, I'm not getting paid. Otherwise, this beautiful vintage item gets damaged. So package it correctly. Waterproof it if you can. Very good plastic bags. Bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. You don't want this being returned to sender. You don't want to get lost out there in the ether. So make sure you do it right. If you're unclear, go into USPS, get in line, speak to the person at the front, and they'll tell you what's up. I would be confident to send this right now and that it's going to get to my customer, and it is going to do so. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I'm going to the post office. Keep shopping, keep thrifting, keep eBaying. God, it's heavy.